Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a little Olexa look on Dungeon Deathball. I say Olexa look, I'm kind of in love with this stupid little game. So I may record some more episodes of this. But this is Dungeon Deathball, which is a new game by Matt Glanville. And it's essentially a tactics dodgeball American football roguelite. It's a mess of combinations of things. But the way that I best describe it right now is it is kind of a simpler, more easy to digest version of Into the Breach, which is the spiritual successor to FTL. It wasn't as popular as FTL, so a lot of people might not know it, but it has that rich, thought-provoking tactics style game combined with just this really interesting dungeon dodgeball mechanic, and it's just a blast. I legitimately have played this for about 2 hours already off camera, so I know how to play, and I'm excited to show you this one as well. So new game, there are a couple of different game modes to unlock. There's an action mode and a judgment mode. I have not unlocked those, but there is a daily challenge. I don't have internet right now, so I can't do the daily challenge. But normal mode, we are going to hop in right now. So here's basically what's going to happen. We are going to face 12 brutal matches of Dungeon Deathball. Each of those are basically 12 individual kind of tactic rounds that you have to get through and win to get to the next one. We're allowed to team select, restart our stage, and save and quit, apparently. I can also change our team or try to unlock a different team. Now, I have some skull keys that I can use to unlock other teams in the game, but I don't have them yet, right? So instead, we have the hodgepodge, which basically just gives us some random people, more or less, and that's that. And you can see I've played 5 stages with this team, so a lot of different unlocks and things to kind of do as well with the game. But let's begin. Let's hop right in and see what's going on in Dungeon Deathball. The graphics are fantastic. The music is great. It has that kind of like Bomberman music style. So we have Jane the Brawler and Casper the Brawler. I got 2 freaking brawlers. I have not had this before. I actually don't want 2 brawlers, dude. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So we are on stage 1-1 right now. As I said, you go, basically 12 stages. And let me explain a little bit about what's going on here. The game doesn't really do a good job at giving you a tutorial, okay? There's not really even a tutorial at all. There is a how to play where you can read up on everything, and I've read up on all this, so I understand how to play. But there's no kind of interactive tutorial in the game. So they allow you to kind of set your difficulty. And setting your difficulty affects your score that you get at the end of the stage. And this is used for the leaderboards and things like that. So we can play on the normal standard ball, or we could do the razor ball, which is a little bit easier. You get +1 damage on shots, or the cheese ball, which is -1 damage on shots. But if you play on easy, your score gets a -5%. If you play on hard, your score gets a +5%. And these multipliers are applied like repetitively as you're doing the levels. So you can start to stack up the score modifiers if you play on hard a couple times. I'm going to play on normal for the most part today, just so that I can explain kind of how the game works. Now, we have Jane, we have Casper. Even though they are both brawlers, they're going to have some slightly different stats, but shouldn't be anything too crazy. And to be honest with you, they actually probably will have the exact same stats. And the reason why you're seeing their stats different is because whoever holds the ball, they have +1 to do shoot, attack, or step, or take, I guess, as well. So they have +1 for everything if you're holding the ball. The point of the game, and this is why I want to just hop in to the game, the point of the game is simple. We start on the left. We have to either move one of our people to the finish line on the right, or have them hold the ball in their hand and move to the right, to the finish line. You can either move, I could take this guy, I could move right across the bottom, get to the finish line, and we would win this round. We wouldn't get as many points for it, and thus not as much currency, which then doesn't allow us to buy new things. But we can do it. Now, my plan is going to be to have the ball get down here as well. And to be honest with you, this route is basically like just run across the bottom right now. So we'll kind of see what happens. These rocks are obstacles sitting in our way, but it's simplistic, right? You got two characters, these two guys, we can switch back and forth between them, and they each get 2 action points per round in the dungeon. The music is also slapping, I'm sure you can tell. So each action point you can do a couple of different things. You can move, which is going to cost 1 action point, and 2 stamina if you're holding the ball, and you can see the stamina up here in the top left. So each of them has 9 stamina to start. So we got Jane. She can move to the spot, lose 2 stamina, and lose an action point. She can move here, do the same. Same with our boy Casper here. He can do the same thing, but it's only going to take 1 stamina because he's not holding the ball, right? We can also shoot the ball, which is going to send the ball as far to the right as it can and hit whatever is there. So as Jane, I could shoot right now, and this will do 2 damage, push back the enemy, and knock them out for a turn, which will stun them. Now, this guy only has 1 health. You can see that on the right. So he has 1 out of 1 health. He also acts first, and his current plan is to move, and he's moving to this square. So if we are on this square, anywhere you see the caution tiles, means if you're standing there, you're going to take damage, and obviously we don't want to take damage. So I could shoot the ball right now, and it would go into him and kill him. Do I want to do that? To be honest with you, yes, I do want to do that, but we'll get there in a second. These gems increase your score. There's normally a couple of them on each stage, so there's 1 here, 1 here. This one's going to be really hard to get, but I think we can get this one. So I'm going to kind of prioritize doing that. So I'm going to shoot the ball here. Bang. He gets absolutely obliterated. The ball's now here. You can see that that was a lot of stamina for Jane to do that, which is why we have another action, which is rest. And this allows us to gain back stamina for an action point. So we would spend 1 action point, gain back 6 stamina to go back up to 9. I like that play. And then for Casper, I'm going to move him to right here. He just smacked the rock down into here. Fair enough. Not the end of the world, I will tell you, but that's okay. So now as Jane, I'm going to move. We re-pick back up the ball, and we also gain our gem that was on there, which is great. So this rock has 1 health, so I can move and smack the rock. Rock is now all gone. Dwayne is nowhere to be seen, and we're living life. Now, Casper's now in a position where this guy is moving down, planning to move down. Casper's got 2 stamina. It costs 1 stamina to move into the spot. He will not be attacked when he walks into this. This is only if we stay on this tile. So theoretically, I can move to here and then move to here. And then this is where the game gets interesting. I move to here, and then Jane is going to pass him the ball. And now he has the ball. Jane can move forward a little bit, but it doesn't really matter what Jane does because we're going to grab Casper. We're going to rest because he's out of stamina. And then I'm going to go into the goal. And that scores us a touchdown. We did it in a short number of turns. So I get all kinds of speed bonuses and stuff and things, and it's all good. I get 65 gold. You get the gold based on your score, so you want to get higher score. We did it within par. We got a touchdown. We didn't just walk over without the ball. We completed the stage. Speed bonus for doing it under par. We missed 1 gem. And we didn't have any ball multipliers. But that's essentially the way that the game plays. And then you get upgrades, right? So I can increase the stamina on our people for a price. You can also get perks for your people. So this guy, Power Nap, plus 1 stamina restored when resting. That's pretty good. And then we also have the Haymaker, which increases damage while attacking. Interesting. So we basically just... Casper becomes a freaking brute because you can also increase their strength, right? So there's... You can get all kinds of stuff, right? You can get all kinds of stuff. Very, very interesting. The fact we have 2 brawlers is also fascinating. What the different classes do. All of the people kind of start with the same stats from what I've seen. But we can basically, the different classes will give you different upgrades. So it's basically like, you know, say you have the brawler, they can get a +3 to stamina. But there's a guy who's the carrier, right? And it's good for him to have the ball in his hand. He gets like, he can upgrade his stamina +6 here instead. So it's interesting to have 2 different people. Obviously we're on the hodgepodge team, so we got stuck with 2 brawlers, which is not great for showing off everything in the game, but it's, you know, it is what it is. So I am actually going to not upgrade. I'm going to hold on to my gold and instead hope for a big upgrade next time, increasing the strength of one of our guys, because we can also attack the monsters, which is important to keep in mind. So what are our ball modifiers? +1 push distance on shots, -1 push distance on shots. So this is essentially when we shoot the ball, it pushes back the enemy. I am not going to do that right now, just because we have some interesting plays here that I want to show you. And this is where the Into the Breach style comes in. So I'm going to give the ball to Casper to start, because he's starting here, she's starting here. Reason why I'm doing that, this guy is likely going to be moving this way. Okay, he's going to go up like this. This guy may be going this way. So if I shoot him, he's going to get knocked back to here. This guy will attack him. That's my plan, at least. Whether or not that works like this. Okay, that's even weirder. He's going in reverse. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to still shoot this guy. So you can see this is going to do 2 damage to him. He's got 5 health. You can see that on the right. So we're going to do 2 damage to him. It's going to push him into this square. And then this guy's actually not attacking. His plan is just to wait right now. So I will shoot that into you. And then I'm actually just going to rest as Casper. And I'm going to move Jane to right there. This is a floor trap. So the spikes, if you're standing on them at the end of the turn, guess what? You're in rough shape. So you don't really want that. Okay. Let's grab the ball. And this guy's knocked out for a turn. He's stunned. That's what happens when you shoot. So we're liking that too. I am honestly of the opinion I don't really want to move. I want this guy to come down, because then I'll pass to her. She'll shoot, push him to here, and hopefully this guy moves here and starts trying to attack this tile. You know, this is basically our tile of focus right now. Now, it also has a gem, and we would like to get the gem, but that's life. So I'm just going to double rest as Jane. I don't really want to move. He's back alive. And he's now planning to attack me. I would like to pass, and then I would like to shoot. You always shoot to the right. You can never shoot any other direction, which does make some of the decision-making and planning a little bit easier to figure out. So he's got 3 health. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly our best approach is going to be here to get around. And she can't shoot. Costs 5 stamina. I don't have nearly enough stamina. And you can also see up here, so turn 3 with a par 9, right? So they expect you to be able to do everything flawlessly in 9 turns. If you can do that, you're good. If you do it in 7, you get the speed bonus as well. So there's a lot to think about in the game for sure. And the tactics, as the levels advance, they start to get more and more interesting as well. So I think I would like to just move to here. So then they're going to move. This guy's still asleep. He's moving to here, which means that anything on this tile is going to take damage. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to rest. I'm going to shoot him. And then he's going to kill him. And I'm living a really, really good life. And then what we can actually do is I'm going to move Casper to here, collect the gem. He's going to kill him. He's out of... never mind, he's not dead yet. Okay, interesting. There's also a gem in the bottom, which I would prefer there wasn't. This is a little spicier than I think if we're going to try to get the gem. I think we have to play this a little bit more carefully. I think we need to move up here. I don't have enough stamina to kill this guy, so let's just do that. I'm gonna move her to right here, and then I'm gonna rest. And we're gonna chill like this. And then we just have to, I mean, this is gonna be an interesting situation. So we're going to just punch this guy, which is gonna move him back to here. Now this guy, the Potted Maw, he attacks adjacent tiles, but he needs to see that person first. So my plan is basically we punch you to there. Now he's gonna get triggered for the next turn, and then maybe he'll attack. Yeah, because his turn order, you can see on the right, act order 4 out of 6, it's before this guy. So he theoretically is gonna try to attack this tile, but not move there. I'm gonna rest, and then this guy we're gonna kill, because he's out of health. We're gonna move to there, and then theoretically we move him 2 tiles next turn, and then we pass. So it's going to be 1, 2. Oh, I didn't give him the ball before he got there. I wanted... Oh, damn it, dude. That's pretty bad, actually. That's pretty bad. We could have had the ball in his hands. Although maybe we wouldn't have had the stamina. I don't know. I don't know. That's okay. Let's increase the strength of Jane. Just because Casper has the Haymaker as well. We might as well try to, this is basically just a cheaper strength upgrade for him. So then we'll give Casper the extra stam for right now, and we'll kind of treat him as a runner. Treat Jane more as the brawler for right now. Now that'll change, hopefully, as we go, but for right now, we like that play. So what are upgrades? +1 stun duration on shots, or -1 stun, so we would not stun them. Dude, let's try it. Let's try it, okay? Let's get weird. And I'm going to put the ball in his hands to start. So let's smack this guy right now. 2 damage to him. He's got 5 health. And he acts first. You know what? I'm actually going to not. I'm going to do this, collect the gem. And then I'm going to set her up. We can mess around with these rocks and use these rocks to our advantage. You know, he's going to push that rock back. That opens up a path for us on the bottom here, which I think is actually kind of an interesting play. So believe it or not, I'm actually going to pass to her, and then I'm going to have her shoot once, which is going to start cranking that rock out, and then both of you just rest. And this is okay for right now. Okay. I need to... Now, the enemy can have the ball. They can pick it up. Do we like that? I mean, obviously we don't really want him to have the ball, but we can have him take the ball. What if we move her up? And then just kind of rotate this guy back, right? Have her rest. He's going to pick up the ball. We don't need the ball right now. The ball is a good offensive weapon for us. And then obviously, you know, it's nice to have it for the future. We're going to smack him. And then frankly, I'm going to... Dude, I think we're going to chill. I think we're going to hit this rock onto the gem. And then I'm going to rest. Okay. We're starting to get surrounded a little bit, but that's okay. Let's go right here. Right here. And then I'm going to rest. Rest. Just chill. That killed the rock. Okay. He's attacking nothing. Now what? This guy is trying to get the heck out of here. I think we need to smack this guy, to be honest. So we're going to smack him there. And then we're going to smack you to there. And then we're going to, we gotta, somebody has to recover this frickin' ball. It's gonna be problematic if we don't get the ball back. So you grab that. I'm gonna hit you onto the spikes. That's gonna probably kill you. Now, your turn order is 2 out of 8. Spike trap, start of each hazard's turn, so hazard is first. It does 7 damage. Okay, you ready for this frickin' play? He's got 7 health. The hazard does 7 damage. I'm safe here. I am so confident in being safe here. He's dead. I don't take damage. Okay. That's a good play. That's a good play. We have a lane now. This guy's a little annoying, but he's only got 1 health. We need to rest. This is a par 12, keep in mind. Big field right now. I think we should... You know what? I'm actually going to pass and have him shoot and knock out that. And then we can basically run him across. He's got no stam, but that's okay. We smack that and then rest. And then, dude, I mean, we're close. We might be able to get this by par 12. It's gonna be tough. I did not want to rest with Jane. I wanted to rest with him. Okay. So then move Jane, chill. How are we gonna do this? He don't have a lot of stam, but theoretically, if we do this, that's all we need to do, right? That should be all we need to do. So now on par 12, unless this guy moves right now down, which he really shouldn't. No, he takes a turn. We rest. We grab the gem. That's all gems done in time. We're not gonna get the speed bonus, but dude, I'm really happy with that. I mean, that was the hard ball too. So we got even more gold out of that. This is where you increase his strength, and then we'll also get Jane a power nap. Life is good, and we move on. It's just, dude, it's such a like cool little tactics game. What the hell is trial 2 of 4? What the hell's going on? They're doing stuff. What the heck is going on? Okay, we're in 2-1. Hey, okay, interesting. I don't really know what's going on, but that's okay. So hard +1 stamina penalty while held. Jesus. That's horrible, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, dude, it's a freaking 10% bonus. And we have some new enemies as well. Okay, I think we go standard ball. And I think we probably chill with how we have this. Now, I'm a big fan. First of all, the small stadium gets everything so much more interesting, right? Because your decisions are much more intricate when you're doing this. I think we move you 1, and then we shoot you, actually. It's gonna really disrupt things a little bit because our ball is now out of commission for right now, right? But that's not the end of the world. So we're gonna go 1, rest. This is basically just like get some small advancements right now. And I'm gonna move here because I can smack him on this turn now. It's gonna be like rest, smack. He has the ball now. So instead we're actually gonna do that. And then you're just going to move to here. Jane having no stam is not exactly a good thing. And Spearman hits 2 tiles wide. And this dude moves like an insane amount of tiles, which is something to be concerned about. Okay, I'm gonna basically surround this guy. He destroys the rock. Gives us a lot of open land, to be honest. But we don't have a lot of open world to figure out here. Well, no, you know what? She has extra strength, so then we can kill him. Okay, that's big. Then we grab the ball. Now what's going on here? We got Little. He's got a wind attack. Okay, I don't know what that is. So that becomes problematic. She can move. This guy is just on a waiting turn. Dude, the goalie in the freaking middle makes this really difficult, to be honest. He makes this really difficult. I don't have enough going on here. How do we want to play this? We can't shoot because we don't have the stam. I can pass, so we could do like that. Pass that. And then stam up. He did his wind attack. We're just getting railed on all sides though. Which is not gonna work. So what if I go down, shoot? He's now stunned. But it won't be enough theoretically. Because now he's stunned. Dinosaur missed. Goalie can't get down, so we can... I see the issue. I can kill this guy. But I can't... He will hit her. Yeah. There's no... I can't switch their positions. I can't... Oh, frick, man. What if I, No, I can't do that. We're just, screwed here. So do you sacrifice Casper or do you sacrifice Jane? I think you sacrifice Casper. big frickin' rip for our boy Casper. We keep Jane. To be fair, we've upgraded Jane more than Casper, I think. Is not a good run though. Because now we have to buy a new recruit. So we got Angelo here, who is a carrier. Okay. Perk of Bruise Ball. Ball shots cause more damage. I feel like calling them ball shots is not not the best way to handle that. This guy's another brawler. He's got Needle. Attacks pierce through a row of tiles. That's crazy. But attacking costs an extra stam. And then this guy is also a carrier. Take the ball back from enemies on adjacent tiles. I'm going to take Angelo. Welcome to the party. And the problem is now we're you know, an ounce behind, right? You know, we're hurting a little because we lost a semi-upgraded man, right? So let's get one more good one in. What do we got here? -1 stamina penalty when held. -2 damage on shots. Okay. Dude, that's too many enemies. Unless we, I mean, could we focus them? Okay, let's get weird. Let's get weird. So we can't really do damage to shots. That's life. But what we can do is utilize the spikes to our advantage. And by spikes, I do mean utilize the singular spike to our advantage. But if we could hit people onto the spike, we're going to have some interesting plays here. So let's push the rock to there, then push the rock to there, and then you guys are going to both rest. It's going to destroy the rock, get that out of there. It opens up our playing field. And then this is where things get interesting. So I am going to... How do we want to play this? I think you move her to here, smack him once, This is not the end of the world right now. He's doing a big old attack, charge attack. So charge attack means he's going to move and fire at the same time. Let's both rest up, and then let's see what happens. Because in my eyes, she can easily get to this square now. This square here. She can walk right up. Yeah. That'll work. So then, yoink. Yoink. This guy basically just evades, and dude, she's got straight line right now. I mean, this is kind of nuts, but she may be able to just walk right in. Which would be a wild situation, but it's possible. Oh, he freaking destroyed him. They both kind of have a straight line, man. Okay. This is one that we definitely need to think about, though. Because I feel like there's multiple plays. I like him going for the gem. I like her... Dude, I like her just cutting across. Now, this guy's going to cover immediately. Which we don't like. But we have to get her out of here. And she either is going to land on this tile, or she's going to land on this tile. I mean, that makes our decision easy. She has to go there, which then pushes him to here. We get the gem. Oh, and dude, you know what? It's a brilliant play. It's an absolutely brilliant play. Pass is going to be more than... it shouldn't matter, actually. So then you are going to move to here. She is going to pass, and he is going to walk in. It was this fake out of the frickin' century, but it works fine. We don't get all the gems, but dude, that's a plus 10% score modifier. 150, which allows us to do some upgrades on this man. I would like to increase stam on you. And I would like to increase stam on you, and I would like to increase stam on you. That's pretty good. I'm extremely pleased with how that one went. And I'm extremely pleased about Dungeon Deathball. This is a brilliant little tactics game. I'm really, really enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you are, then as always, a like on the video is much appreciated. We are definitely going to finish this run and see what the heck is going on, although I'm now looking at the situation, and I think I missed my opportunity to save and quit. So, I guess we're going to do one more. You won't complain? You won't complain at all. You're perfectly happy with me doing one more. Okay. I will do a normal here. Plus 2 damage on shots. There's a big boy here as well. A lot of scary stuff going on. But let's do a standard ball. And I'm pretty happy with it in her hands to start. Interesting gem positions. We're just going to immediately go pick up this one and then immediately move her out. And we're fine with this. We're going to... Do I want to smack him? I'd rather just move away and then just walk right in. And dude, I'm just gonna... She's just gonna waltz right across. Like, while these enemies are farting around... Let's make some major advancements. This is a par 14, right? Like this is a big time play, and we're vibing. So what's this guy's play? He has push resist, okay, and he's also got 20 health, and he does 5 damage. He's nasty, man. He's nasty. Okay, this is a good time to just rest. He's gonna move up. Let's take center of the board. I feel like owning the center is good because you get a lot of options to escape, right? That's the good play. Grab the gem, get up. These two are gonna collide on the same spot. I don't really know what's gonna happen with that, but we'll see. He misses. He charges. If it was in the other order, they would have hit each other, but unfortunately not. So you are going to collect the gem. You're still low on stam. You know what? Rest once. Pass. I'm going to shoot you to there. Oh, he doesn't have a charge attack. I thought I could shoot him onto the spike. But you know what? Now we can basically rest, shoot him. He's now chilling on that tile. And I like Jane here. So that kills him off. Now, theoretically, if I have my math right, we walk right in with the ball. He moves to here. He passes. Jane walks in. We miss one gem, but it's a hell of a fast play, man. The speed bonus. You actually get extra speed bonus. That's incredible. Dude, we destroyed this level. we absolutely destroyed this level. Okay, stam increase. And then let's give you your bruise ball to get that going. I've acquired 2 more skull keys, which is great. And we're vibing, dude. Trial 2 of 4 completed. We move on to 3-1 and then probably 4-1 after that. It looks like every 3 levels is a trial. Rest in peace, Casper, dying on stage 4. But you know what? That's life. I will save and quit. And that's gonna do it for this episode of Dungeon Deathball. Hopefully you enjoyed. We're gonna do another episode. Make sure that things are good. If you guys really enjoy it, then I'm more than happy to do more because this game is great. It's really good. It scratches that tactics itch that I loved in Into the Breach, and no other tactics games have even come close to scratching that for me. So I'm enjoying it a lot. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.